Good afternoon, lovely people. Well, my afternoon is with Kaa and Ishii. And Ishii is up the top and Kaa is here. Kaa is a Stimson. And Ishii is a spotted python. So the Antaresia, but two different Antaresia. I'm just enjoying some climbing time up there, and it's my job to make sure that they stay up there and don't go, because Ishii can reach over here and Kaa can actually reach over there, and they've done it to me a few times, and that's because I've been on the phone and lost, you get involved in a conversation, do you not? And I lose, the concentration on, oh, the snakes are fine, they're just up there somewhere doing their thing, and then I look for them and they're not there. And generally I will find them because they will head straight for over here to enjoy anyway. So, yeah, even though I go into a little bit of a panic, especially when it comes to Kaa, because he, of course, is much smaller and doesn't make a sound. So he's hanging there, checking out whether he can make it all the way over there, which he will try to do, of course. Every now and again I just remind them, no, and they turn around and go back the other way. And there's Ishii moving along there. So, I do like to get both out. May as well. I can get a couple of big ones out at a time. Why can I not get the two little ones out at the same time? Because that's what I do, take the opportunity to get them out as much as I possibly can. And I'm not feeding Ishii today. She was not overly excited last week about eating, maybe because I offered her a rat, not a chick. She loves her chicks, so, oh, hello. I don't think we can see you that well because the light is over there and I don't have much movability with the lighting, so what are you doing? This is while moving away from that camera, that much I know. So yeah, he's there, so I have to keep checking. Even though I made this particular area for them so that it would be easy to keep, track of where they are and what they're doing. Our little ones, they just blend in so well, actually. That's the problem. And this is Ishii, knowing this spot quite well now and knowing she can certainly make it over to places that I do not want her to go. So I've been doing the series about, what my snakes have taught me, and there are so many little bits and pieces that they have taught me, and I've taken note at the time of what that particular thing is, but all of it does come down to, and I've said before, the individual snake themselves more than anything. Species, same species, different species, it doesn't really matter at all. Just show you my beautiful boy Archie up there in his toy that he loves so much. And here comes Ishii to take a peek. Are you not having a peek at the camera? Are you going to climb on it? Nope. She says, I won't. She's a bit big for the camera. Kaa is a different story altogether. He doesn't hesitate like a party. Doesn't hesitate to sorry, I'm getting too close. And that's, the one thing that I found about Ishii and Kaa. They're both very aware of things that they don't like, you could say, and are easily spooked, I guess, but not spooked to the degree that they, will lash out about it all. Just do a little bit of a jump and move on. And both Ishii and Kaa are very much like that. And Ishii, of course, is one to not allow me to get her out. She is the one that must do that all by herself. And I let her do it. I mean, it's no skin off my nose to have her want to do that. Tessa, she gets a certain way out, and then she's quite happy for me to do the rest. Kaa, he comes out on his own. Once he's pretty much got all of himself out, I'll pick Kaa up, and there's no reason why I couldn't go in there and just get him out. But my point is, if your snake is happy to come out, why go in and get them out? I can guarantee you every day these guys, I'm going to move spots, guys, so excuse me while I do that, and see if I can get, I'm just getting the tail end of him, but I'm getting a bit better when it comes to the lighting, so you can see them a little bit better. But Lily, I guarantee, will come out. About the only time that I will kind of demand it a little bit more is, I'm pushed a little bit for time and I need to clean up a mess, and that is when I will do it. And generally then I just get them out and wrap them around my shoulder and I clean away. Of course, sometimes I leave them in. It just depends on where they're situated in their enclosure as to whether I actually do that. And Kara's like, I'm out of here. There's another big snake hanging out up there, and I'll just climb down here. And I've got the ladder like this, so they can't actually come all the way down and climb on my computer and take off in that way. So Carl will just go up the other side and start from the other end and go back around. So I can hop down a little bit now with Kaa. So Maya, let me get behind this light. Oh, hello. I see you. I see you. I do. Are you having fun? You having lots of fun? Maya of late hasn't really been interested in coming out, and Maya, you know, the weather's cooling down, and I do notice with Maya being an Antaresia herself, these guys I haven't had them over a cold winter yet, so it will be interesting to see. But I know that Maya's already slowing down, as is Ishii in terms of eating. Not so keen to eat at this time of the year, and I notice at this time of the year when the weather is cooling down, my Antaresia go much longer between their feeds than what they normally would. So over the summer I feed them weekly, but small feeders, not large feeders. And when I say small feeders, they get a chick, and then if I give them 2 chicks, then I wait for a couple of weeks before I give them another feeder. So, but I feed them a lot more over the summer than I do in the winter, and they let me know over the winter that they do not want to eat anyway. So I leave it longer, and sometimes that might be 3 weeks between feeds. Maya sometimes completely goes off her food for weeks, just like Lily does. So it is what it is, and it can be breeding season associated as well. Females will just stop eating. I have not yet to have that with Tessa, which tells me she has not matured to that level yet. As big as she is and ready to the size she could breed, she shows me really none of that behavior at all. So that's what I mean about individuals. It's not about age, size, it's about behavior, especially when they're ready to breed. They're not all ready to breed. Yep, they're that size, they're that age, and going by the book and everything, yes, they're of size, but they're not ready. And I see behavior that tells me when they are. Lily, who we can't see at the moment, but she just shed recently, and you know, she's a big one for going off her food. Archie, I have not yet show any signs of I don't want to eat, but he's only a young one at this particular stage. Jessie never misses a beat. Apani does. Antaresia again, slowing down on food, but currently Apani is taking 3 fuzzies per feed. He will slow down. He will most definitely slow down. We can't see Jessie, of course. Mr. Kaa is out of his enclosure. Amaya, well, you know, she eats very, very well. I don't have any issue at this particular point with her eating. But there is always times of the year, guys, be aware that they will just go off their food. Not Tessa either. But if I saw breeding behaviour from her, I guarantee you she would stop eating. But Bradleys are incredible eaters. Like, they just eat everything and anything that you would actually offer them. Now, I can't see Mr. Bliss. Oh, yes, I can, because he's laying right there on his hammock. And he's a great little feeder too, even though he's a funny little feeder. Takes him a long time to eat his meal. And no, that's got nothing to do with the size of what I'm offering him. That is just the way that he is. So, Mr. here, see, I've got a fluffy thing on it too, which makes him feel a little bit wary about it. I haven't taken the wind muff off at all at the moment. So he's the kid. Oh, there's something furry on, or you think he'd want to bite it, but he doesn't. So a little bit of this and a little bit of that today, but I thought, while I've got two of my Antaresia out for you to see, I'll go around here and we'll try and see Missy before I turn off the camera and where she is at, which is, yep, right up there. So guys, you take care of yourself and your family and your friends, your snakes, and all your animals. Ciao. Where are you going, Kaa? Back down this way. Hey, I'll get round this way so I can see you. What do you think? It's great having that ladder. Absolutely, they love it. Can I get a thumbnail maybe? Could I get a thumbnail? What do you think? Bye everyone.